Back in the 90s, I was in a very famous TV show. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Bitcoin update video. I normally do a couple of different coins. Actually, I'm going to do Pi real quick. So Pi, if you are not in, again, that is something similar to B, although I think Pi is a little bit better than B because the white paper is a little bit better, and you do have these, Stanford professors, doctors behind it. You have the ex-CEO from Sony in, and again, it takes 2 seconds. Wake up in the morning, open your phone, you click mine, and you're mining. So that link for that, and you can't just do it off the street. You need someone's referral code in order to mine it. So link down below for that if you're not already mining. Now, past that, we do have a couple of things for Bitcoin. I have put in about 60% of my net worth is in Pokemon cards. And I will be liquidating that over the next couple of weeks. Not everything, not all of them, but I have this one card that is worth probably about 300K. And if I can sell that, great. If not, I'm going to be selling everything else. And I've already put 20 something grand the last couple weeks into it, put 3 grand just this morning into Bitcoin, just because if you have these people like Kathy Wood that are saying, okay, that 60-40 bond, that 60-40 slash 60% stocks, 40% bonds, that is complete BS. We should be 60-20-20, 60% stocks, 20% bonds, and 20% Bitcoin. So that in an interview on, I think, MSNBC or CNBC, it was last week, and it had Michael Saylor this morning, or I listened to it this morning, but it was an interview that he did last week, and he said that, okay, listen, he's putting CEO of MicroStrategy, which he started like 2 years out of MIT. So again, very smart individual. I don't know how he's worth. I don't know how many billions, but he says that by the 2025 we should be past gold as far as market cap with Bitcoin, and after that, by the end of the decade, Bitcoin will have a market cap of 50 trillion, which is absolutely bananas. But if gold is 10 trillion and get past that mental plateau, then he says it's off to the races, and I think that's a lot because that's 2.5 million a coin. And that makes me look conservative, saying $1 million per coin by the end of the decade. Again, it's not financial advice, not a financial advisor. We do have a couple of articles to go over, though, one of which was from Yahoo Entertainment saying owning Bitcoin in India might soon be illegal. And I think they're doing that for all cryptocurrencies. I do have someone in my group that is trying to mine Pi, and he's like, as soon as it's going to, the end of the year when Pi is going to be able to be, okay, you can trade them, you can buy them, you can sell them. Now, well, suddenly you might not be able to. Now, Bitcoin topped $61,700 on Saturday in what was supposed to become the all-time high for the most popular cryptocurrency in the world, which it was. The digital coin has surged so far in 2021, fueled by an influx of cash from institutions and retail investors. Tesla is one of the big companies that bet big on Bitcoin, announcing a few weeks ago the massive purchase of coins. But Bitcoin isn't the only cryptocurrency out there that's been trending upward as of late 2020 and early 2021. Plenty of blockchain projects with real-world use exist, and the most of them have digital tokens attached that can be mined, minted, and traded. As long as Bitcoin is going up, the altcoins will follow. But the opposite is also true. The popular crypto dropped below 55,000 early trading this morning as of Monday. This video is kind of probably air tomorrow, which appears to be market correction similar to what's been in previous cycles. Again, might be the Ides of March. Curse of the Ides of March, 15 March. If you don't know that, learn your Shakespeare. But what's different? That was not Shakespeare. After doing a quick check, that was Shakespeare. I was right. Good job, brain. Popular crypto dropped below 55,000 on Monday, but what's different from other recent corrections in this news cycle that might spell some trouble for traders ahead is India. India is a country that's been toying with regulating cryptocurrency market in the past. It is looking at stricter laws that would make it illegal for a person to own any digital coins, be it Bitcoin or anything else. Like I said, this fight has been going on between India and Venezuela as well. Venezuela outright banned it already. I feel so bad for my Venezuelan peeps. Sources said to be familiar with the Indian government's plan to regulate crypto informed Reuters of the proposed bill. According to an unnamed senior government official, the Indian government plans to criminalize nearly everything related to crypto coins and private blockchains. The bill would become one of the world's strictest policies against cryptocurrency. It would criminalize possession, issuance, mining, trading, and transferring crypto assets, per Reuters. Now, a lot of this from like 2010 to recently get away with. But a lot of times how they tell is the amount of electricity you use, especially for Bitcoin. The amount of electricity you use is very, very high. What they had to do in Venezuela is use 3 different houses for mining, and it was, again, absolutely insane. And they do that for pennies. The Indian government reportedly wants to introduce its own digital currency while banning everything else. The report notes that recent comments from the government had raised hopes that authorities might go easier on the booming market. The bill would give holders of cryptocurrencies up to 6 months to liquidate their holdings. After that, penalties would be applied. If the bill passes, India's regulations would be even stricter than China's, which only bans mining and trading, not possession. Again, China's, a lot of that I think is just for the environment. So they say it could be about control. They're all about control over there. Like, try being a Muslim in China. I just don't. You will be put in a camp. Do not do that. But the bill might impact the prices of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies down the road. Around 8 million Indian investors currently hold about 1.4 billion in crypto investments, according to industry estimates. And that is such a small number. India's got over a billion people, 1.1 billion people, something like that. And crypto would be the future. Government's really crippling them. I don't know why they're doing this. The Indian government does appreciate the blockchain technology that powers all these cryptocurrencies and crypto projects, according to recent reports. Quote, I can only give you this clue that we are not closing our minds. We are looking at ways in which experiments can happen in the digital world and cryptocurrency. Quote, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman told CNBC TV 18, quote, there will be a very calibrated position taken, end quote. From the looks of it, the Indian government is only looking at blockchain tech for powering money transactions, but not all blockchains are about finance. Aside from potentially and briefly impacting Bitcoin valuation, these regulators might impact India's ability to compete in the blockchain industry. Holding specific amounts of digital tokens might be needed to develop a specific blockchain applications, but India's bill might hinder that. Again, I do not like that at all. So outside of that, we do have another one. This article is a bit more fun, is a bit more bullish for for Bitcoin. As you all know, we have the stimulus bill that a couple of people have gotten already. That $1.9 trillion, everyone's getting $1,400 if you qualify. From MarketWatch, the title reads, Americans ready to pour $40 billion into Bitcoin and the stock market as stimulus checks arrive. Survey. Everyone comment down below what you're using your stimulus check for. Mine? Bitcoin, baby. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. This is just what I'm doing. Another round of stimulus checks could provide a shot in the arm for stocks and especially Bitcoin, according to a survey released Monday by Mizuho Securities. The poll of 235 individuals who expect to receive checks courtesy of the latest round of COVID-19 relief signed into law by President Joe Biden found that 2 out of 5 recipients plan to invest at least some part of the proceeds into Bitcoin and stocks. Based on the responses, around 10% of the total gross payments, or around $40 billion of the $380 billion in direct checks, could be allocated to the world's most popular digital asset and stock purchases. Now, that's in keeping with findings from other surveys with a narrative that's accompanied a surge in individual investor activity over the course of COVID-19 pandemic, and that's absolutely correct. There was a big disparity. Like the end of Q4 of last year, most of the people that buy Bitcoin were a lot of big institutions. Now, it's about even. It's about even. Analysts and economists have speculated that boredom induced by the lockdowns coupled with earlier stimulus payments and a lack of activities to spend them on have sparked a surge in the opening of online brokerage accounts, as well as the interest so-called meme stocks like GameStop and AMC Entertainment. This is another thing I want to go over. The amount of people, I'll go over that in another video. Basically, they're going to try to get Bitcoin for themselves. Don't want them to. I'll go over it in another video. When it comes to the current round of payments, a Deutsche Bank survey last month also found investors ready to use the money for trading. In fact, the poll found investors even more eager to push into the market, estimating approximately 170 billion in potential stock market inflows out of a then estimated 465 billion in direct payments. That's absolutely bananas. So everyone, guys, this is going to be absolutely fantastic for us as those stimulus checks roll in. Again, let me know what you're going to do with that. If it's not in Bitcoin, let me know what you're going to do with that stimulus check. I thought it'd be really fun. I definitely do not work for the government anymore. I was in the Air Force, but not anymore. All right, I love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say, where's that she? Where is she? All right, goodbye. Meow.